Hey guys, I'm in India right now. I'm doing meetups in 4 cities. I have Pratish here with me. Pratish, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, hi. My name is Pratish. I'm a part of the Prodigy Finance team. Super excited about these meetups where we are going to be chatting everything from a pre-admit to arriving in the country of study.
Awesome. So the first event which we did was in Mumbai. Let's just watch it. It was an exciting event. It was amazing for me. It was amazing for all the people. We all had a blast. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. Totally. I think it was splendid.
I had to get in touch with you through WhatsApp, but
Yeah, it's a disaster. My WhatsApp is a disaster.
yeah. So thing is, I'm planning to do I'm currently in third year and planning to go for 2020.
Okay.
But thing is, my CGPA is too low. It's 6.8.
Okay.
So what I'm planning is
You are in which semester?
Sixth, seventh.
Okay.
So what I'm planning is I can either go for 2020 or can take a break of 1 year. We'll do jobs in that 1 year.
Right.
Then go for 2021. What would you prefer?
Which university are you in?
I haven't planned.
No. Which university are you in currently?
I'm in Mumbai.
Okay. So, try one thing. WES valuation. I'm not sure. They have some kind of free conversion. See how much your GPA converts to. If it is over 3, then I would say you can apply after 1 year, and it should be fine. If not, if it is below 3, even like then 2 years of experience will help you. Yes, 2 years of experience will help you to get that. You can take the exam as soon as you want to because you have time, and it is still valid until 3 years, 5 years. Yeah, so it is valid until 5 years. What's the fee structure of it? Let me see what the situation right now. If you would have asked me a year ago, I would say for you. Right now, also in the CDM program, I would say for you, good. It's really good. The tools that they have, the what do you call it? Alan, they have, which is very good. But did you talk to anyone from Virginia Tech? Not really, just because if there's no course which you can do to prepare for the course, what you can do is in the last video, in the last LinkedIn video I made, I mentioned that what we should do is go to the job description and see what kind of software the jobs require. If you can learn that, that'll be okay. But basically, prepare your GRE and don't mess up your last year. You're in third year, right? Fourth. So just don't mess up your 4th year and prepare for, like, did you take GRE already? Yeah, prepare for GRE.
Like while you're working in industry, you need to know software like for designing the structures and all.
Right.
So the needs in like MS.
Are you gonna go for structural?
Yes.
We teach some softwares, but I think it's the internship which teaches you guys the most. They do not expect you to know everything about it. Even if you know the basics, that okay, here is PowerPoint and I can make a presentation, a basic one, but I don't know how to put transitions and effects. That is fine with them. They're going to teach you anyways, but just to have that fact that you know a little bit, it's good. Right. Okay. UD Austin, UT Dallas and C. It's difficult for me to answer that question right away because I have no idea about the job. You have scholarship in C. How much scholarship? 8,000 per year. And what is the fees? With the 8,000 scholarship. Per year. compare both of them in terms of pricing as well. That matters. If that is not a concern, then just compare the data, job data that you find. I guess LinkedIn is a great way to do that. I have a friend.
How much is the location?
Both the locations are great in terms of jobs. I don't think you'll face any problem in both the locations. If you would ask me a Midwest university and then Stevens or Dallas, then I would compare the locations. But otherwise, both the locations are perfect. Dallas big city, Stevens also, right?
If you want to get into BD side of things, you'll at least need not even one, like let's say 2 to 3 years of experience in the US itself. Yes, in the US. So a couple of my seniors who now are working on the BD side, either had a lot of internships before and they were very good at what they did and they had internship in the US as well, and that's how they got into BD. But that was civil and that is not what we are talking about here. So if you want to get into BD, they wouldn't right away put you in that, but maybe after 2 years of experience you can shift to that. They wouldn't trust you enough and they want you to learn a lot of things as well before. So if you want to get into that, and you mentioned product management as well? Product development. Okay, product development, I would say, so if you say that, what kind of company do you have in your mind if you want to work for?
Any sort of company that's totally mechanical. Because I'm currently working with a startup.
Okay.
They manufacture electric bicycles.
Okay.
And then they have plans to manufacture electric bikes. So I'm working with them over the product in the business development.
Right.
In the past, I have experience of this as a business analyst.
Okay.
5 months ago.
Right.
So that's what I got attracted to. And honestly, I tried to go for data science and coding is just not mine. So
Yeah, if anyways you're a mechanical engineer, then you shouldn't be coding anyways. So, I think it's a tricky thing. Just go for masters in mechanical, because what you can do is you can do research projects in your second year, that is your thesis, and then see where it leads to. ME, MEM. तो फिर तो thesis नहीं है उसमें. So if you like the work which you're doing and you're happy with it, I would say go for mechanical. And even then, if you go to engineering management, right, they might hire you for your mechanical side of things. That is possible as well. Okay.
Can I ask about the university? Yeah, sure. I got into college engineering management and I was also a statement from project supply chain.
Okay.
And if I go for college engineering, I'm going to focus on the supply chain sector. Okay. The confusion was the university name, the opportunities, and also like according to you, which branch might be better than others. Because I asked a lot of people, but there are no one.
Okay, so I have a slide where I'm going to talk about university comparison. So let's hold the university comparison questions as of now, just because I'll make something clear on how to do it yourself. I can help you a bit, but I'm not going to invest as much time as you. And there wouldn't be anyone who's investing. Even if you pay ₹1 lakh to a consultant, he wouldn't invest that much time. So I'm going to talk about that. So let's hold those questions for now. Okay? Nice. Any you?
Neha and University of Nice. So you what? Oh, nice. Okay. Awesome. And by you? Nice. Okay.
I'm going to introduce him as well. Speaking, it is about you as well. And this, at the end of this, I want to create this community where you're going to help each other because all of you are from Mumbai. In the meantime, I'm finishing up security and boarding the flight at the Jaipur airport. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Welcome everyone to a great meetup. I'm at the Mumbai airport. I am staying for a day. In the meantime, I get to the place where we're gonna do the meetup. I just want to tell you that this is not my first time in Mumbai. I have been to Mumbai a lot of times before. Fun fact, my sister actually studied in Mumbai and she went to NM. There's also another fun fact that the first time I ever flew on an airplane was from Jaipur to Mumbai, and luckily have never stopped from then. Touch it. When I make videos and I put it out on YouTube, I never realized that so many people are watching it. It's pretty crazy. To start off things, my father is here. He came to the Mumbai meetup. He was resisting when I forced him to come. My sister is also here. She's behind the camera. She's shooting a lot of stuff. So before I dive into the slides and everything, I want to say thank you to Pratish. Pratish is from Prodigy Finance, and how everything is being set up is because of him. He's a Raffle University alum, and also he worked for ISEC and ISD as well. And now he's working in Prodigy Finance for 1.5 years. So thanks to this guy, that's why I'm here, that's why this whole setup is there, and that's why all the other 3 cities have been happening. We also have Neha. Okay, she's behind the counter there. Neha. Yeah, she's also from Prodigy Finance and she's a graduate of IIT Delhi. She's going to speak a little bit about finance as well. Okay, just to dive in with everything what is going on. Who here doesn't know me at all? Okay, awesome. Anyways, just to tell a little bit more about myself because I love talking about that. I graduated in 2016 from Asian Institute of Technology in Thailand. Yeah, ask my dad why he sent me there. But I graduated, that's the picture of that. I went to Jönköping University, that's a university in Sweden. That's a picture with my friends. I'm sorry that people in behind can't see it very clearly. But that is the most latest picture of me in front of the Purdue gate, the iconic Purdue University. I think that has added a lot of value in where I am right now. So these were my admits. All of these universities I got in. To quickly just take off the doubt you have regarding TU that why I didn't go for TU even this is the best university for civil engineering. I think I was just too tired learning different languages, being in Thailand and then being in Sweden, and I don't want to face that again, being a civil engineer. So that's why I chose US. I'll talk a little bit about that as well. So yeah, these were the universities I got into, and I'm sure there are people who have gotten more university admits than me. I just met somebody who has 9 admits. This is crazy. Anyways, so I started sharing my YouTube journey in 2016. This was my first video actually, bashing off consultants, telling everybody that you shouldn't go for it, and this process is extremely easy, that you can do it yourself. Most of us here are engineers. You know, people are even like engineers with paper engineering degree are getting jobs as analysts. So if you ever doubt of yourself next time that we can't figure out this process, see yourself in the mirror, slap yourself, and then move on. Because this process is that easy. It's no rocket science, basically, I'll say that. It's a simple process. You apply to the university, you get in, you get a job, as simple as that. I'm going to help you in understanding the process better today, and that's what we are getting off from this whole workshop slash meetup thing. Moreover, thank you everyone for subscribing. I think I don't say that enough. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you everyone for watching my videos. I'm here because of you guys, because you watched me every video. I'm sure there are some of you who have watched every vlog of mine and know me better than me. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. Okay, so does somebody know who is this guy? Okay, and does somebody know who this guy is? Anyone? Do you know who this is? Do you know who the person was whose last step terminated? His name is Gene Sonnen, and he's also a polygraph. Fun fact, I came to know this couple of weeks ago. Have you watched the movie called Sully? The captain? He's also a polygraph. And to be in a university like that, where people like these have graduated from, it's a surreal moment for me to speak, to be an alum of this university. There are people who are doing incredible things at Purdue, and there would be people who are doing incredible things from the university you will be going into as well. And just taking a moment, when you get into university, everything happens so quickly that you're worried about visa, you're worried about finance, then you get there, now you have to worry about cooking as well and washing your clothes as well, that you do not take a moment to self-reflect that how much you have achieved and how big this deal is. 20 years ago, nobody would have thought we'll go to the US to study, and now it has been possible. So be proud of the achievements you have gotten, and work hard for it, and work hard even after getting into this university. I'm not going to lecture you like a parent, but just some thoughts which I wanted to share. If you'll see this graph, I'm sure nobody can see what is written here, but these are the world's biggest public companies. And if you see here, there's mentioned that if it's 500 plus, the color would be greenish. If it's 101 to 500, the color would be I don't even know what this color is, like orangish, and that is China. So you see that there's no other green country in this whole map. So being the superpower which US is today, made me make that choice that I want to be in a place where I can achieve whatever I want. I don't want to cross the barrier of language. I don't have to cross the barrier of their politics. I don't want to cross the barrier of other racism factors. US has all of these as well, but it is much less. Now, if you'll ask me why I chose Purdue at UDEL, it's the same reason that I do not want to learn another language. Studying in Southeast Asia, that is Thailand, I had my enough share of learning Thai. If anyone knows Thai, Sawadika, that is hello or namaste Thai. But I couldn't risk that I would spend one more year to learn another language, and then also it's not a surety that I would end up with a job. There's no surety that I would end up with a job in the US as well, but it's just that my chances of getting a job there is higher than any other country as a civil engineer. Now, if you're going to ask somebody else that, okay, so mechanical Germany is better, I agree that mechanical Germany is better and you're going to spend less money. But it's your choice that you'll have to learn German. And if you are ready to learn German, take that option. There's not one thing which is good for everyone. Every single person is different. Every single person has different achievements. The biggest companies in the world, India has Flipkart, US has Uber. I don't know why they haven't mentioned Amazon there, seeing that Amazon is ruling the world almost now. So the whole presentation is divided into three parts. The pre-admit phase, the admit and the post-admit. I know a lot of you already have admits, but listen a little bit about pre-admit as well, maybe recollect your memory. Okay, so this, let's talk about GRE first. Consider yourself and see that if you have 1,000 applications, what is the best way to cut those 1,000 applications into 100 applications? GRE or academics. A quantitative factor which you can easily see and see if the person can do well in my college or not. GRE is not difficult. Who agrees with me on that? GRE's math is not difficult. Who agrees with me on that? Okay, more. GRE's English is difficult. Who agrees with me on that? Okay, so that is true. GRE's English is not for the weak-hearted. It's a lot of reading. You have to read novels for all your life, and then also you'll not score full in GRE verbal. But there are certain universities which do not even require GRE for CS. There are certain universities which require a higher quantitative score than the higher quantitative score than the verbal score. So don't worry about GRE that much, because GRE is just one factor among the many. So take your time. Take 3 months, take 4 months. If you have to go to tuition, go for it and then learn. And just take the test once. If you do not score, good. Don't get depressed. Take it again. It's fine. It's just a test. They don't care if you're taking it 2 times or 3 times. They're just making more money. So even the universities do not care. They just see what will be your last score. Because if you're not aware, the undergrads in the US, the people who take SAT, there are people who have taken SAT 5 times as well, because they did not get good score. So it's completely fine to take that. And again, GRE is not the only factor, it is only a cutoff factor. Once you clear that cutoff, and it's not necessary, I have a 313 in GRE. And did you see my admits? Like, people wouldn't believe if I'd say that, okay, I have a 313 and I've gone into these universities. Because it is not digestible for them. But again, GRE is just a quantitative number. It doesn't define who you are. There are more things to your profile than you believe. And don't tell a senior that I have a GRE of this, because it is difficult for them also to judge and they wouldn't care much. Let's talk about shortlisting universities. The reason why I should have increased the font, but it says no one knows the best way to do this. Who faced problem in shortlisting universities? Everybody. Good. Who was not confident in applying because they thought that these are not the perfect universities I've chosen? Wow, I'm surprised. Anyway, so shortlisting university is a long process, and the best way to nail this is by the research you're going to do. Again, bringing on the consultants, they're not going to do the research for you. They're going to give you a bunch of safe universities and make you apply in that. But shortlisting is a long process. It's a cumbersome process. If you're taking GRE in 3 months, that 3 months should also be used in shortlisting of the university. Now, if you're confused at how much you're going to score in GRE, well, take some universities. Let's say if I get 310, I'm going to apply to these universities. If I get 320, I'm going to apply to these universities. If I get 330, I'm going to apply to these universities. The reason being, if you even ask me or a senior of yours, they would give you a list which they have been passing on to a lot of people, and that might not be true for you because your case is different. The research project which you have done are different from the research project which you have done and which you have done. Okay, the experience which you have is different. Everything is different. 6%, and he freaked out that which university should I apply to. Don't be this person. Nobody's gonna like you. Plan out everything. Don't be that last minute person when you're like, okay, my exam is in December, then I'm gonna see that which universities am I applying to. Don't be that person. Think ahead of time. If you have to reach out to people, there's nothing bad about reaching out to people. But don't pester them. It's okay if they do not apply. There are 10 other seniors. There are 50 other seniors who have graduated before you're gonna even join. So don't worry about that. And LinkedIn, Okay, who here doesn't have a LinkedIn profile? Get a LinkedIn profile. Everybody get a LinkedIn profile because LinkedIn will be your way. And it's not about, don't worry about getting a job there. Worry about getting connections there who you're going to ask these questions to in a tech Texas area and for you. He probably reach out to seniors on WhatsApp, right? But that is not going to happen for everyone. We do not have the same access as him on WhatsApp. But LinkedIn, you have the same access as him, as you, or as the third person who's sitting there. Now, I didn't write the percentages. People take off this information very quickly. But I can't say, or I don't think even the graduate committee can say that for a particular applicant, we selected, let's say, GRE would be 20%. That wouldn't make sense. So these are such a qualitative data. You guys done qualitative research ever? Any kind of qualitative research? Okay. If you haven't engaged your academics, it's gonna hurt. But there are things you can do to cover it up. But academics is the biggest thing because it is a single factor that this person can perform for the 4 years consistently in every exam and then get a GPA of 8.5%. Right? And if you think about it right now, it's pretty easy as well. That okay, if he's done well in 4 years and 8 semesters and every exam, then he's going to do well in the master's as well. And you are doing a master's because a master's degree is because you want to get good at a very particular field, really good at a very particular field, and that is why the professors have to make sure that you're good at the courses that you have to. And that is why academics matters so much. Now, GRE is just a cut-off. Your letter of recommendations matter a lot. I'll talk about it, But extracurriculars, so everything will be counted. It's just not that if you do one thing, the other thing won't be counted. It will be counted, but there would be a certain percentage which is going on in their mind. There's no way to find that percentage, but this rectangle gives you enough clarity that everything which you do right now will matter. Okay, moving on. What do you see here? There's a F for the people back here. This is my transcript from my first year. You see my GPA, my first semester GPA is 2.77 and my second semester GPA is 2.47. I had to work my ass off for the next 3 years. Like literally I would lock myself in my room for the whole second year, work, because if I knew that if I wouldn't push my GPA above 3, I'm not getting a master's degree, I'm not getting a job as well. So, if you ever get depressed a little low, that what happens if I go back, just see my example, it is very clear. I've given you a transcript picture with an F in there. I cleared this F in the next semester, but with a C. I never got to it in mathematics, user scholarship course. Talking about letter of recommendations, these are 2 of my professors, 2 of my mentors. I still have email conversations with them. Professor John Santoso and Professor Punchit Thamara. He taught me structural in 2 years, in second year and 4 year. Professor Hasuzo taught me construction management. And if they are saying something, that must be true. I know this happens to a lot of people, and I wanna admit it that it is wrong. But I know that you, like people, what people do is like just take off a format from internet and their professors like write your own letter of recommendation. Even Professor Santoso asked me to do that. But after writing that letter of recommendation, he modified the LOR a lot. Luckily for QLab, I had to throw my LOR, so I have both the copies of my LOR. Professor Punchit didn't write good about me. He wrote that I was in a structural class, but he has never taught me the course which I am going to math, the course which I am going in master's for. And let's be honest, relates to the admission committee there, and they're going to understand that if the person is saying something and the student is good, then he might be good. So don't go to your professor a day before letter of recommendation that you in your application, then that's not going to work. You have to build that connection up. If you're in 4 year professors, talk to them. like try getting a research project in summer with them. That will work as well. If you work it, if you have a great relationship with your manager, that's going to help later on. If you have a great relationship with your supervisor, that's going to help as well. Okay, all the US universities, diversity play in a very key role. They want people in different parts of the world doing different research. If they don't want to stay, if they don't want you to stay, it's fine, like in their own country. But they want you to go to India or they want you to go to Africa and do something disruptive, which will bring in the name of the university you're going to. And that is why diversity is so important. There are some universities with a lot of Indians. There are some universities which have a very less number of Indians. And the reason why I recommend something like where there are less number of Indians is because when you're going to go to the career fair, right? And this was the problem I faced as well. First of all, let's say there are 10 Indians. Let's say 3 of them have experience, 3 plus years of experience. Let's say 2 of them have 2 plus years of experience. The 5 have internships. Let's say 3 have internships, and let's say that 2 have just 1 internship or a research project. Now, what do you think is going to happen? You're not competing against Americans because they're going to get a job easy. That's very easy for them. They're talented. There are some who are not even doing masters, but they have jobs already. What you're going to have to face is that you're going to face competition among the Indians. So I know that the 3 years plus experienced person will get a job because he's more qualified than me. 2 years, one will get a job before than me as well. But I have to work hard in my masters to get a job. My time or my chance of getting a job will come after all these people are hired. There are people who have less experience have gotten jobs before, but it's just that people have to be proactive in finding jobs. I talk about internships in a while, and you will hear about it. Now, talking about jobs, there's no central data right now which can give you all the information that okay, this person got a job, this person got something like that. But what you can see is universities have industrial partners, and those industrial partners are the ones who are hiring. If you know any senior from the university or something, go ahead, ask them the list of companies which came in their career fair. Because that gives you a good idea on how many people, because if a company is, if let's say I am coming from Facebook, that's it, okay? I'm coming to Purdue because I'm a Purdue alum. In US universities, alumni network is so strong. I think it can even kill people if somebody says bad about their university. It's like that. I'm exaggerating here, but they really love their university and they really love their sports. So, if I'm an alum of that university, I'm going to bring my company to hire more talent because I want my own people to do good in the company or to get good jobs, right? And that is how we get 180 companies in construction management career fair. That is only for one department career fair. There are people from different universities who come in and sometimes steal our jobs, but no. But they come in, and the reason being, all the people I talk to in that career fair are of Purdue alum, and they have these bags, and you can clearly see in the pictures that they are Purdue alum. So that is why, if you just ask them what are the companies who came in for hiring, it gives you a good data that if these many companies are coming in hiring, then there are people already there, and there would be it would be higher chances for me to get in. Fees is another factor. Not everybody can afford $30,000 per semester. There are some universities like that as well. I think Brown undergrad fee is that. But think about that. If a university, let's say USC, and let's pick UIUC. UIUC is in Midwest and USC is in California. California is expensive, as everyone of you know about it, because I was already you study 12 years school, go to college 4 years, 16 years you're done and you're studying and you're there's a mental block in you. You know what you want to do next, but you're not clear. So I took a gap year to clear off my mind that what I really want to do, and I wanted to take some time off to prepare for my exam as well. For the 6 months I prepared, for the next 2-3 months I did internship, and then just stayed at home. when the visa interviewer, didn't even bring this question up, in most of the cases they wouldn't. Even if they would, be very clear about saying that, okay, I was studying 6 months, maybe if they were not working, just let them know that I was just preparing for admissions in the US. They know because when people go to college up 12th, right, there are so many students who take gap year to prepare for SATs. That's a prerequisite that you should work once your GRE is done, because that internship is gonna count once you come to the US. And I can't emphasize this anymore that there are people, almost all the students do three internships after their first year, second year, third year. After their first year, these people are doing very bullshit internships. Even if they are printing, flyers or giving people coffee, that still counts as internship, and that still will be counted in their CV. So the person is seeing that, okay, these people have done 3 years internship, he knows a little bit about the industry, he has worked with so many people, so it'll be good for us. Now, what do you call it? I remember, it just slipped off my mind what I was going to say. So KPMG, who knows about KPMG here? Almost everybody? Okay, so KPMG is a big auditor across the world, and KPMG has this program where they take you in after your first year only. They have this intern program which they run for 3 years. They're basically preparing people. Who they want to hire by making them work for 9 months, like 3 months first year, 3 months second year, 3 months after that. Basically preparing them that, okay, 9 months they have worked, now it's a good person to hire, and after that they get hired. So think about this concept whenever you're thinking about internship, that I'll have to work if I have to get it. And getting internships and working any job, even if it's for 1 month or 2 months, even if it is in December, it's fine. Do internships, because if you do not have internships, you'll have a lot of troubles when you go.